Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a quick express ab workout that is very Pilates based. When ready, we'll go ahead and get started in a seated position. Take your legs long and forward in front of you. Find your tall spine, really lifting up and out of your hips. Reach the arms forward, preparing for your roll downs. Start by diving your chest forward over your thighs, feeling a stretch through the back of the legs. And then keep your round back as you slowly peel your spine down onto your mat, shoulders out of the ears. On your inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, lift off head and chest. Scoop and peel your way up. If you need, bend your knees, grab behind the thighs. You need a little help on the way up. Focus on your spine here. Imagine your spine is like a sticker that peels itself back onto the mat. You lengthen your torso, lifting up just from the head and shoulders first, then peel the way back up, bone by bone. You lift, incorporating the entire front of your core. Let's find two more. One more time, we roll it down. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, lift off head and shoulders. Scoop and peel your way up. From here, round back about halfway, holding yourself in place. Option to bend your knees and plant through the feet if you feel any pain in your hip flexors. From here, we lift the arms up and slowly lower the arms down. Lift the arms up and lower. Notice it becomes a little bit harder to hold the shape of your spine as the arms elevate, as you have a little bit more weight behind your center of gravity. So you have to contract a little bit deeper into the abdominals to maintain the shape of your C curve. If at any point this becomes too much, I want you upright, lifting, and lowering the arms instead. Three more. We're here, 2, 1. From the arms forward, bend at your elbows, tap for opposite elbows. Really find a twist, leaning from one side to the other. If your knees are bent here, you might notice that the knees are rocking from side to side. That's an indicator that you're rocking the hips side to side. So try to keep those hips nice and rooted. Legs stay stable, just moving from the upper half. Here's 6. Keeping shoulders out of the ears, 2 more each side. Last set. Then try to hold your shape, release the arms, bend your elbows, slide the elbows down onto the mat. Find a little stretch, open the chest, maybe gaze up and back if it feels okay in the head and neck. Return your gaze forward. Make sure you're lifting up and out of the shoulders, creating that tall posture for yourself. Back is flat underneath you. Bend your knees, pull them into tabletop. From here, you extend one leg forward, bend, pull it back in, and then alternate. Think about inhaling as you lengthen. Exhale, draw back into your table. Maintaining your tall posture is top priority. Make sure the knee that's staying in tabletop is a true tabletop, so you have that stack of knee over hip, shin parallel to the floor. And maybe quicken your pace, like you're riding a bike. Find that switch and switch. Continuing with your breath. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We meet with our right knee in tabletop, left leg stays long, little circles with that left leg around in one direction. Then reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left knee to tabletop, draw circles with your right. And reverse the circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees to tabletop. Plant your feet to the floor. Relax your entire spine down onto the mat. Arms lift up as you inhale. As you exhale, arms lower down, head and chest lifts. Inhale, slow lower. Exhale, we lift from the ribs, gaze between the thighs. Inhale, lower. If this feels really good and you're creating that deep C curve without feeling anything in the head and neck, maybe your knees lift to tabletop. Hands can always come behind the head instead if you need a little bit more support. Last option to add on here next time that you lift, extend the legs out to a 45-degree angle, bend them back to table as the arms come up. Exhale, lift and reach. Inhale, slow bend, lower. Hollowing out the belly, try to keep the ribs engaged even when you come back to table. We're here for 3. Here's 2. Last one, we hold, lift the legs up over the hips, lower them halfway down. Lift up and lower. If you need support, take hands behind the head or rest your head and shoulders down onto the mat. The focus should be on your core, so if you're starting to feel it in the head and neck, transfer your energy there by taking the shoulders down. Last 3. Inhale as you lower. Exhale to lift. One more time. And slowly bend your knees, hug them in towards your chest. Give yourself a rock from side to side. Let's let the knees drape over to the right. Find a little twist. Maybe you gaze left. Left arm can open. Let me transition to the other side. Knees to the left, gaze right. Slowly draw back through center. Curl yourself up into a tight ball, grabbing for your shins. Begin to roll forward and back until you make your way up into a seat. And then flip over, finding a plank to finish. Option for your plank, either on your hands and your feet, your toes, or if you're sensitive on the wrists, come down onto your forearms. Wherever you are, you want to try to maintain the hips in the same line as your shoulders, lifting your chest up and away from the mat. We're here about 10 breaths. Take your inhales to keep that length in your spine. Exhales to draw a little deeper into the belly. The weight is moving back through your heels. Thighs are active. Know that you can come down to your knees at any time, as long as you're keeping that slight tuck of your tail, like you're pulling your hips towards the ribs. That'll keep the belly active. We're here for 10, 9, keep those even rounds of breath. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, stretching to the backs of the legs. On our inhale, we roll forward, lower your hips, untuck your toes, find a stretch through the abdominal wall like an upward facing dog. Maybe your gaze comes up. And then send your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. When you're ready, lift yourself back up, meeting in that comfortable seated position, just like we began. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you feel nice and strong and active in your core and utilizing these principles throughout the rest of your Pilates movements. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.